Hey folks, I wanted to create this video here to help those of you who would like to go through and get your Outlook configured yourself in case you need to get it done before we can get to you to help you get it done. I'm going to show you how to, on a Windows 10 computer, to configure a new email profile for your Office 365. I think you'll be a little surprised just how simple that can be. So let's get started. So if you're running a Windows 10 computer, you should see something similar to what I have here on mine, over here by the Windows icon, the little start menu. You should see a box that's the type here to search box. Now, if you don't see that box, that's just the way your computer's set up. You can right-click right here on this icon and choose search, and that will bring the box open for you. So you'll either have the box. If not, you just right-click, go search, and you'll get the box. Inside that box, we're going to type the word control panel. And before you finish typing, you should get the word control panel. We're going to click on that. That will take us to the control panel. Now, if you don't see a layout that looks like this, let's say, for example, you see a layout that looks like this, okay, then just go up here where it says View By, click down, choose Small Icons. Okay, or you can choose large icons, whichever suits you better. For this video, large is probably better. And in this list, you're going to find mail. Now, your mail icon may not say exactly what my mail icon says, but it will say mail. So you're going to click on that. And when you do, you're going to open up the config panel. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a new profile. This new profile is for this new Office 365 account that we've reconfigured. So you just click Show Profiles. In this box, I'm going to remove that because we don't need to see that. But anyway, so in this box, you should see at least one profile. You may see multiple. This is the email profile that you're currently using. That is the Always Use This profile right here. This tells you what profile you're using. Doesn't really matter. The main thing is, whatever you do, do not remove this old profile. We're going to leave this profile in place just in case something goes haywire and we need a way to go back to an alternate plan. All right, so once you're on this screen, you're going to click Add. You're going to give the profile a name. You can pretty much give it any name you want. I'm going to call it 365 2022. Not very creative, but that's it. We're going to click OK. And you should get a panel that looks like this. Now, no matter what you get going on up here where it says email account, I want you to click on manual setup. And when you click on manual setup, then you click next, and you should have an option for Microsoft 365. That's the option we're looking for. Now, in there, we're just going to type our email address. I'm going to use my email address as an example, but you're just going to type your full email address. So in my case, it's jtate@xnetsystems.com. Please ignore the animals in the background. Okay, we hit next. And somewhere along the line, you should get this pop-up. And here's where it gets a little important. You want to make sure that this address right here is in fact the address you're trying to configure. You see how my address I'm trying to configure is jtate@xnet, but it pops up Ergos? That's because my main email is john-tate@ergos, but the email account I'm trying to set up is the jtate@xnet systems. So we want to make sure that we erase this and put in the correct email. Now yours might already be correct, but we want to make sure that it is correct at xnetsystems.com. We want to be sure to put our password in here. This is your Office 365 password. We would have sent that to you in an email. Hopefully you kept that email. And hopefully I can remember my password. And be sure to click the Remember My Credentials. Once you've got it in there, click OK. And what we're looking for are all those green check marks. If we get all these green check marks, things are good. Done. If we get anything other than all those green check marks, we have a problem. Most likely, the problem could be the password is not quite right. Okay, but that's okay. We're gonna pretend or imagine that you got green check marks just like me. Now we're gonna click Finish. Now, when we get back to this screen, before we click OK, we want to go down here where it says always use this profile. We want to drop down and we want to choose the new profile. Okay, the one we just created. We're going to apply. We're going to click OK. And from that point, we just go open Outlook just like we normally do. It will load that profile and it will begin to populate your email. So let me close this out here. Well, what a busy morning. Okay, so now I'll open Outlook. You'll see it loading the profile. Let me get that over there where you can see it. Okay, retrieving mailbox settings. And this could take a little while, depending on the size of your mailbox. Oops. Well, it opened out here in a different window, but you will see it. It'll start populating like it's doing right here. Now, you may have hundreds of emails. Just give it some time. Be patient. It will populate. So at this point, you're going to see this box down here at the bottom as it begins to populate those emails. At this point, just leave it alone, let it do its thing, and it will catch up. All right, so that's the process. That's how you get it done. All right, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, you have our contact information. Just give us a call, and hopefully we can get this done over the weekend or on Monday. Thank you, folks.